Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever it is in the world you're joining us from. A very warm welcome to the Global Sustainable Finance Awards 2025, hosted by The Digital Banker. My name is Angelique Teo, and it gives me a great pleasure to be hosting today's proceedings live from here in Singapore to recognize institutions that are contributing meaningfully to the advancement of sustainable finance across banking, capital markets, and investment management. Now, as the financial sector contends with growing environmental, social, and geopolitical complexity, sustainability is truly becoming a core lens through which capital is deployed, products are deployed, and long-term risk is managed. The expectations of regulators, investors, and clients continue to evolve, demanding not only transparency, but credible action. More importantly, this shift is no longer limited to corporate or institutional banking. In private banking and wealth management, ESG has also become a critical factor in client engagement, discretionary mandates, and portfolio construction. From next-generation clients seeking alignment with personal values to family offices implementing long-term impact frameworks, sustainability is now a mainstream consideration in wealth advisory. Now, the awards presented today acknowledge institutions that are embedding these principles not just in theory, but in execution as well, through sustainable financing structures, climate-aligned risk frameworks, and data-driven ESG advisory. The Digital Banker has its own proprietary assessment criteria, all of which are made publicly available, providing a lens into exactly why the winners under this year's assessment cycle have been recognized. And we're pleased to celebrate these efforts today. Let's begin the awards ceremony with our first awards presentation. Now, these are the Sustainable Finance Solution Awards, and there are 2 awards in this category. Now, the first 2 awards, the only 2 awards in this category, are for outstanding achievement in carbon emissions reduction, as well as outstanding net zero strategy, Middle East. And we'd like to say congratulations to our recipient, Riyad Bank, and we have with us the SVP, Head of ESG and Sustainability. This is Neil Atkinson. Hello there, Neil.
Hello, thank you very much. And we're delighted. And on behalf of Riyad Bank, I'm deeply honoured to accept these Global Sustainable Finance Awards. This recognition is a testament to the dedication of our teams, the trust of our clients and customers, and the vision of our leadership. Sustainability is no longer a choice, it's a responsibility. And at Riyad Bank, we are proud to be embedding sustainability principles into the heart of our strategy, financing a low-carbon future, and supporting the Kingdom's Vision 2030. These awards inspire us to go further, to lead by example, to innovate with purpose, and to accelerate sustainable finance across the region. Thank you again to the organisers and everyone who shares in this journey. The best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Neil, for being here with us today, and congratulations. Now, we move on to the next category of Sustainable Finance Instrument Awards, and there's just one award recipient in this category, and that's for Best Sustainability Linked Loan North America. And congratulations to Lundin Mining Company. And we have with us Lundin Mining Corporation Vice President for Sustainability, Nathan Monash.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nathan Monash. I'm Vice President Sustainability at Lundin Mining. On behalf of Lundin Mining, I am honored to accept this Global Sustainable Finance Award for our Sustainability-Linked Loan, a powerful example of what is possible when sustainability and finance come together. Our SLL includes incentives to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and to foster positive community relations, reflecting our commitment to sustainability. We are especially proud of the innovative metrics we have introduced around social license to operate, helping us to quantify perceptions and drive positive change. I am proud that Lundin Mining is being recognized for its leadership in sustainable finance as a recipient of the Digital Banker's Global Sustainable Finance Awards. And I would like to express our gratitude to the financial institutions who joined us in creating this collaborative and forward-thinking approach.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Moving on to the next category, this is the Strategy Awards, and one award in this category is for Outstanding Energy Efficiency for Improved Sustainability. Congratulations to Affin Bank Berhad. And here is Assistant Manager Sustainability Team Nur Atika Muhammad Tajul Uruz. If you can give us a wave, if you'd like to say a few words, you're more than welcome to. If not, we will move on.
I think on behalf of Affin, we are very honored to have this award, and it is encouraged us to do better moving in the future. So thank you for this.
Thank you very much for being here with us this afternoon, and congratulations. Next, we move on to the Country Awards. Now, there are 15 awards in this category, and we start off with 2 awards that are going to be received by the same recipient. The first is for Best Wholesale and/or Transaction Bank for Sustainable Finance, Singapore, and the second is for Best Wholesale and/or Transaction Bank for Sustainable Finance, Southeast Asia. Congratulations to UOB, and we're so proud to have Head of ESG Solutions, Mr. Adrian Au, here with us live. Hello, Adrian.
This year marks UOB 90th anniversary. I want to take this opportunity to thank our UOB colleagues from our Corporate Sustainability Office, Relationship Managers, Products and Solutions, Marketing and Communications, to Operations and Risk for turning strategy into meaningful action every day. To our clients and partners, thank you for your trust and collaboration in building a greener, stronger ASEAN. Together, we will transform decarbonization from challenge to business opportunity, driving ASEAN forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Adrian. Congratulations, UOB, and happy 90 years. Moving on with our country awards, we have the award for Best Foundation for Sustainable Finance, Spain. Congratulations to our recipient, BBK Foundation. We have Chief Executive Officer of BBK Foundation, Mr. Xavier Sagredo.
Good morning. From the Banking Foundation, BBK, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Digital Banker for this important recognition as Best Foundation for Sustainable Finance at the Global Sustainable Finance Awards 2025. This award represents an incentive for us to continue promoting a fair, green, and inclusive investment strategy in line with the Sustainable Development Goals and ESG principles. Receiving this award alongside leading international institutions reinforce our commitment to a responsible investment policy that puts people and the planet at the center. Thank you to the Digital Banker for their work in highlighting the sector's best practice. And a special thank you to all the people who make the work of the BBK Banking Foundation possible every day. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, BBK. And a very sincere congratulations to all our honorees that have been announced so far. Thank you for sharing insights into the work you're doing across sustainability. Now, if you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from Singapore. This is the Global Sustainable Finance Awards 2025. We're so glad to have you here. Now, the submissions we've recognized so far just illustrate a maturing and methodical approach to sustainable finance. Notable themes emerging this year include sustained capital flows to net zero, despite economic and geopolitical pivotal to climate finance deployment. Now, secondly, increased role of development banks in blended finance. Now, the Inter-American Development Bank announced $11 billion in new climate finance, including blended instruments like FX-hedged sovereign bonds, highlighting the strategic use of public capital to de-risk private investment. Thirdly, regulatory caution around ESG claims. Now, senior financial leaders are urging restraint in ESG marketing claims, warning of legal exposure from exaggerated messaging. The emphasis is now squarely on credible, data-driven sustainability frameworks. Fourthly, growing significance of private bank ESG advice. Research has shown that ESG assets are expected to exceed $53 trillion by 2025 private banks, particularly in Europe and Asia. They're expanding their ESG advisory practices, integrating sustainable mandates and impact reporting into wealth management. Number 5, responsible use of AI in ESG analytics. Now, institutions are deploying AI for emissions tracking and detecting greenwashing, but are placing increasing focus on transparency, explainability, and governance around those models. Now, these developments show a clear trajectory. Sustainability is becoming embedded in the architecture of finance, rooted in data, risk governance, and strategic outcomes. With that said, we're here to celebrate the winners of the Sustainable Finance Awards 2025. And with that said, let's proceed with the ceremony and continue recognizing those integrating sustainability with substance and discipline. Okay, we're moving on with our country awards, and we have our next of quite a few awards for one recipient. So let's go through this. The first award is for Outstanding Digitalization for Sustainability and Strategy. Now, the next few awards is for Best Private Bank for Sustainable Finance for Hong Kong, China, United Kingdom, and Western Europe. Next, we have Best Wealth Manager for Sustainable Finance, Hong Kong and China. We have Best Private Bank for Sustainable Finance, North Asia. We have World's Best Private Bank for Sustainable Finance. We also have Best Wealth Manager for Sustainable Finance for North Asia. And finally, World's Best Wealth Manager for Sustainable Finance. And with that, we'd like to give all of the above awards to the Hong Kong and Shanghai Bank Corporation Limited, or HSBC. Here we have Head of Investments and Managed Solutions, WPS, Mr. Sami Abuza, and here he is live.
Well, thank you so much, Digital Banco. I'm honored to accept these 9 awards on behalf of the team. Really recognizes their hard work and our achievements across our key private bank and retail wealth market locations and globally. So as you can tell, hopefully HSBC is really committed to supporting the transition to net zero and a sustainable future, and doing it in partnership with our clients and our stakeholders. That's why we've established this ESG program to support a holistic offering of our ESG capabilities, why we've integrated ESG into our client journeys, we've invested in capabilities to provide digital ESG analytics to our clients, and we continue to build a broad range of ESG and sustainable investing solutions to help our clients generate financial returns, manage risks, and pursue their ESG-related objectives in line with their preferences, which we capture through a sustainability preference questionnaire that we've built into those client journeys in multiple markets. So a huge amount of activity, a huge amount of work that the team has done, and this is really a fantastic recognition of that. So thanks again on behalf of the HSBC team.
And congratulations for that massive haul on the country awards. Moving on, we have another honoree who's also going to be taking home quite a few awards. We have the award for Best Decarbonization Solution, the award for Best SME Bank for Sustainable Finance Thailand, and we have Best Wholesale and/or Transaction Bank for Sustainable Finance Thailand. Congratulations to this honoree, UOB Thailand. And here is Head of Sustainable Business, Ms. Pantari Siripriwon. Sawadika, thank you very much for being here with us.
Hello everyone. On behalf of UOB Thailand, thank you so much for this honor. At UOB, we see sustainable finance as a bridge, connecting ambition with action and policy with progress. It's not just about green goals, but helping our clients find practical, real-world solutions to decarbonize. These awards inspire us to keep moving forward with purpose, and we are proud to play a part in Thailand's transition. Together, we can drive real progress in sustainability. Thank you.
Khop Khun Kha, and congratulations, UOB Thailand. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving on to our final category as well as final 2 awards for today. This is the People and Organization Awards. And the first one is for Best Institution for Sustainable Finance, Myanmar. And this one, it goes to UAB Bank Limited. Here is Executive Vice President, Mr. George Koshi. Congratulations, George.
Thank you. Minglaba, and warm greetings to our international audience and friends. On behalf of UAB Bank, it's a true honor to receive the award for Best Institution for Sustainable Finance from Digital Banker. This recognition is especially meaningful for us as it comes during a time of significant challenge in Myanmar. Yet despite the headwinds that we face, we remain steadfast in our commitment, mobilizing nearly 1.5 trillion Myanmar kyats towards sustainable financing, advancing solar energy adoption, investing in meaningful CSR initiatives, and driving digital innovations. Thank you for this honor. It certainly strengthens our resolve to continue shaping a future-focused, responsible, and resilient financial institution for Myanmar. So thank you.
Thank you very much for being with us, George, and congratulations to UOB. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the final award for today. This is for Best Institution for Sustainable Finance, Saudi Arabia. And congratulations to this year's honoree, Kafala SME Loan Guarantee Program. We have today with us Chief of Shared Services, Mr. Naif Al-Dosari.
Thank you everyone. Good morning. Kafala is truly honored to accept this award for the Best Institution of Sustainable Finance in Saudi Arabia. Thank you, the Digital Banker. This recognition means a lot to us. It reflects the hard work of our team's commitment to supporting sustainable growth in Kafala and Kingdom as well. Thank you again, the Digital Banker, for this award. And thank you to everyone who has supported Kafala on this journey. Thank you.
Shukran and congratulations, Kafala. And as we conclude this year's Global Sustainable Finance Awards, I'd really like to thank all participating institutions, our judging panel, and the Digital Bankers editorial and research teams for their continued commitment to advancing informed, credible recognition in this space. Now, sustainable finance is no longer a peripheral consideration. It is increasingly embedded in the way banks structure products, manage portfolios, engage with clients, and assess long-term risk. Now, this is especially true in private banking, where ESG integration is now central to investment strategy, client conversations, and next-gen succession planning. What was once viewed as a thematic overlay is becoming a defining element of modern wealth management. So to all winners this evening, your work reflects progress. It is thoughtful, it is structured, and it is anchored in long-term objectives. We look forward to seeing how it will evolve over time. Now, on behalf of the Digital Banker, thank you once again for joining us wherever it is you're coming to us from, and we hope to welcome you again next year. So good morning, good afternoon, and good night. My name is Angelique Teo, and it has been an absolute pleasure hosting this year's program. Have yourselves a wonderful day ahead.